Here are 3 signs God wants you to end a relationship. And before we get started, please note that this content is about dating and not marriage. The biblical instructions for marriage are very different. Number 1. If the relationship is causing you more and more sin in your life, this is a sign God is telling you to end this relationship. Sin is a symptom of our heart's condition. When your heart is healthy and connected to God, you will live a righteous life that is glorifying to God. If your heart is broken, wounded, and straying from God, you will end up sinning in your life. What you do is a reflection of what is going on inside of you. So, one sign that a relationship is not good for you if it is contributing to you sinning more and more in your life. If your walk with God is crumbling since you've gotten into this relationship, if your life is more full of sin than when you first met this person, if you are unhappy with what is coming out of your heart since you've gotten into this relationship, this is a sign God is telling you to end this relationship. As 1 Corinthians 15:33 through 34 boldly instructs all of us, do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. Come back to your senses as you ought and stop sinning. Number 2. If this relationship is breaking you down and stripping you of your identity, this is a sign God is telling you to end this relationship. God never wants you to put anything before your relationship with Him. If someone in your life is being verbally, physically, or emotionally abusive and stripping you of your identity, this is not what God wants for you. Hebrews 12:1 states, "Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles." We are told to throw off everything that hinders our ability to follow God. We are responsible for ourselves, and we cannot blame others for the sins and identity issues in our lives. But we also must look at the effects people are having on us and get rid of relationships that are sabotaging us at our core. Don't let someone speak lies into your life. Don't allow someone to bring you down and cause you to forget who you really are in Jesus Christ. So, if this relationship is breaking you down and stripping you of your identity, this is a sign that God is telling you to end this relationship. And number 3, if you know in your heart what God is saying, but you just haven't done it yet, this is a sign God is telling you to end this relationship. Many times when someone asks, "Is God asking me to end this relationship?" they ask this question because they already know God is actually telling them to end this relationship. Oftentimes, the challenge is not knowing what God is saying. The real challenge is doing what you know in your heart that God is saying. Don't ignore the obvious signs that this relationship needs to end. Don't let your desires cloud your better judgment. Don't allow what you wish was happening to infect what you know needs to happen. The longer you ignore what you know God is saying, the longer it will take you to experience what God wants to give you. When we hold on to things in life that are not of God, all we are doing is prolonging our pain and lengthening the time it will take to experience the good God has planned for us in the future. If you know what God is saying, don't ignore Him. It will be hard, but God will be with you. Remember Jesus' promise in Matthew 6, verse 33. "But seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all of these things will be given to you as well." Thank you for watching 3 Signs God Wants You to End a Relationship. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel so you will be the first to hear our new daily messages. See you next time, and may God bless you.